Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 1 with our Playing on a Budget. Yes, we'd like to play first. This is a pretty awesome hand. We have Akroan Crusader, we have Stoke the Flames, which is the best card to have with the Crusader, as we're going to be able to get a ton of 1/1 tokens with the Crusader. Dragon's Mantle is going to give us a free token. Definitely to keep this. And that we will just first turn throw out the Crusader, and then second turn plan on hooking it up with the Dragon's Mantle. We got the Athlete as well. Looks like it's going to be Abzan. Abzan's one of the harder matchups if they can race you with the life gain. But now we actually have, this is a great draw. So we have Dragon's Mantle on the Crusader. Puts us a 1/1. This also draws us a card, which now we can throw out. I think the Satyr Hoplite's actually a little bit better than the Foundry Denizen, because we're going to probably plan on coordinating assaulting next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and attack in with both of these. And pretty solid for a turn 2. So he's down to an 18. And we have the coordinated assault. We have a Stoke the Flames even. So like a Caryatid's actually a little bit of a, yeah, it's annoying because it's going to ramp him in, hopefully not into a Rhino. But depending on how he does this, what do we do here? I think that we just continue to put both guys. So if I coordinate assault on the Hoplite and the Crusader, and then play a Firedrinker Satyr, I think would be the better one. We'll do Foundry Denizen. I'm going to actually cast both of them. So I'm going to go to attack phase here, because he can't block either the Hoplite or the Crusader, otherwise we'll kill the Caryatid. And yeah, I'll 100% make that trade if he wants to do that. He must either have a plan to deal with all my aggro, otherwise, yeah, he can't make that block. And there's the smart move. Very, very smart of him to switch the blockers, because I would have just pumped him or coordinate assault and pump. So he's just going to take 2 here, go down to 16. And we're going to put out a Foundry Denizen and a Firedrinker Satyr. So we've got the nice little aggro strategy going here. And if he puts out a Courser Crewfix, we'll stoke it down and still be able to attack in. Now, if he just is playing a main board to Drown in Sorrow, the thing is, like, this deck was the deck to play a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's not the best deck to play right now, as people have a lot of answers for what we're trying to do. So I still think that we stoke the Death Dealer down. Oh, no, that actually changes everything. So we're going to Hammerhand on the Satyr Hoplite. No, we want another creature, because it pumps up the Denizen. And this will make the Death Dealer not able to block. And I believe we just attack in here with everything. And again, if he wants to block with the Caryatid, we'll kill the Caryatid with whatever. If he blocks any one of these 2s, we'll coordinate assault. So far so good. Because this is 9 damage right now. So he will go on the Satyr Fire Dancer. So it's going to be coordinated assault on the Firedrinker Satyr and on the, I think at this point, yeah, it's still the Akroan Crusader, because it still pumps up the Foundry Denizen. So here, and yep, here. And he loses his Caryatid, which, you know, is significant, because that's a mana, I mean, that's a blocker for next turn, and he'll have to tap out here if he puts out a Rhino. So, in all honesty, I think this is more of a Well, no, this isn't the aggressive Abzan. I think they started cutting the caryatids for the aggressive Abzan, where they're using Fleecemane Lions and Rakasha Death Dealer. So this is just sort of a mid-range one that uses Death Dealer as both an early and late game drop, as you can pump it. This will be game here. He won't be able to block enough. Plus, we could just stoke that down if we wanted to. So, in fact, that might be the right play. So what we do here is we attack with everything but... Yeah, he can block 2 guys. And we leave back a soldier, I believe. I mean, I stoke the flame, and offends a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he could block and still be alive. So we attack with everything but the Satyr Hoplite. And now I'm actually starting to think that this is more aggressive, actually, with the Anafenza, because I don't think the mid-range versions actually run. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be Fleecemane Lion, so I'm going to bring in the Lightning Strikes, I believe. Well, maybe not, because we just need to make it so these guys can't block. So we'll attack in here. Leave back the Hoplite. He blocks there and there. Takes 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll be game. Alright, so we'll go on to the sideboard. Again, I do think that Searing Blood might be pretty decent in this matchup. Harnessed by Force as well, because we can take a 4/4 with this, and potentially a Rhino. So I think I'm going to bring in one of Harnessed by Force. And I do like all this stuff. I'm going to take out the Firedrinker Satyrs. They're just not very good in this matchup, as they can get you killed. And so I think we put in Magma Jets instead, or 3 damage. Does 3 damage... No, it's going to be Lightning Strike can actually take out the Fleecemane Lions. Or we could go a Searing Blood. I'm going to put in 2 Lightning Strikes and 1 Searing Blood. And I think that we keep everything else in. Yeah, it's Foundry Denizens are still fine. We'll submit this. So... this is iffy hand, but it's just got 2 lands. I think you keep a 2-lander and hope you draw into significant cards. We still do have the ideal 1-drop with the Foundry Street Denizen. What we want to hit after the Foundry Street Denizen would be like a Crusader to put a Titan Strength on. There's some pretty good options here. So Monastery Swiftspear, still it's going to be the Denizen. And a tap land allows him no caryatid, so I think what we do here is we Swiftspear. And we'll attack in, and we will use the Titan Strength. So that's going to be a huge... Stoke at this time I think is fine. Yeah, it definitely is fine. So he's going to be taking 7 here. And now he's into Stoke range just by casting the Stoke. So we just got to race Rhinos. And Caryatid, yeah, he's in very bad shape here. Can't harness by force, but what we'll just do is we'll attack in with both. I don't even think he can afford to block either. But he's going to go for it. That's very, very iffy here. Another Titan Strength can get through, but he's down to a 12. And now he's in Stoke range. I actually hope he casts like a Rhino here. I can at least harness it. This is going to be a Death Dealer. I don't think I care much about a Death Dealer. Yeah, we don't even need to harness that. It's just going to be casting Stokes now. So another Denizen. I think what I do is I attack in with the Swiftspear. All right, so he did exactly what I wanted him to do. So I did that so I could pump this up. Oh, no, 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 no. That was bad of me, actually. That was because he can still pump his guy. I forgot that he had the mana available for the Swiftspear. This will make him pump, though, as... Yeah, that wasn't ideal, but that's fine. We'll go here. We'll stoke. And this makes him pump. And it will make him lose a life as well. So he still got in there for a life. Because he's going to have to use either one of these for this for a black and this for a green. And yeah, okay. So far, still pretty good. We have, again, the double stoke in our hand. And so Johnny's... Let's see, Johnny's steadfast. Oh, that is obnoxious. That gains him life. Is there a way we can actually harness by force? That doesn't even put a +1/+1. Okay, and until the turn, up to one creature gets +1 first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. Yeah, that is going to be a very good card against us. But do I just stoke down the Rakasha Death Dealer and then force him to actually have another answer? I think that's fine. We just Swiftspear. We can actually cast everything too, so we're going to Swiftspear. And yeah, if we had a land, I guess we could take it and kill. Okay, let's see here. So then we play the other one. Now, no, I can't even attack in again. I wish we had. We're going to stoke this guy off. And that way he doesn't get in for the lifelink damage. And he can't regenerate it. It's just dead. And we progress our board here. So, again, he's got to use his carrot. He's been missing land drops, so I don't think there's... Until end of turn, so this doesn't get lifelink on the backswing. Alright, that's going to be nice. I think he just puts a +1/+1 counter on everything. And we're going to harness it and then swing in with everything into him, and then he'll have to block the Anafenza with the Sylvan Caryatid, and he'll lose at least the Caryatid. Or... That was actually a pretty decent draw. Or we just wait... Yeah, I can't race that lifelink. I think we just have to kill a Johnny off here. So we harness Anafenza. So okay, and then I guess I can still stoke down his Johnny and swing in. So if I go at... Yeah, unfortunately I think I need to stoke down a Johnny. He could actually only block... He could block a Foundry Street Denizen with his Caryatid and just go down to a... So if I attack into everything at a Johnny... He blocks. Yeah, I have to stoke down a Johnny. This is not the greatest play or interaction here. But kill a Johnny. And then attack in. And see if he actually wants to. I think at this point we just put it on a Foundry Denizen. Get that bigger. And is he going to take it? He takes it, so he's down to 4. So he needs some other way to gain life. So if he's got another Johnny, that works. And he does have another Johnny. So that's... ouch. That really hurts. And he gets to put a counter on the Caryatid. I'm out of ways to grab it. The Hoplite's not going to do anything. There's no way we can come back from this one. So he gets us with double of Johnnies. Yeah, not being able to block is huge. I don't think that we need to make many changes. Maybe Firedrinker Satyr's okay now that we're on the play again. That we can just try to outrace him. And like Searing Blood, I can take out. And the Lightning Strikes actually don't even seem that great. So Arena Athlete's going to come out. We'll keep everything else in and submit this. And hopefully on the play with the Firedrinker Satyrs. Yes, we'd like to play first. See, there's a Firedrinker Satyr. We'll keep it. And wow, we're heavy on the creatures, so we need to draw into some spells. I do believe it's a Firedrinker Satyr that we play here. And actually, it should have been a Foundry Denizen. I'll play a Denizen and maybe a Crusader next turn. And tap land, so hopefully Caryatid is a few turns from coming out here. It's going to be a Foundry Denizen and a Monastery Swiftspear. And we can get in there for 3. So he's down to a 17. And again, we need to draw into those coordinated assaults. But he has another tap land. That's just brutal for him to try to come back from. Hammerhand will be nice. We're going to put it on a Crusader. But for now, we're just going to put out a Crusader. And another Crusader. And get in there for 6. And Ulcerate, that still does 3 to him though. And it's a card, so I'm okay with that. And he's down to an 11. If he puts out like a Courser or an Anafenza, that he can't block with it. And it's going to be close. Depending on what he can draw into here. I think we just keep everything else. If he doesn't cast anything here, I think we keep the Hammerhand. And just attack in. Now, Bile Blight on the Crusaders. That hurts as well. Especially since I cast double. But we'll put out another Swiftspear. And attack in for 4. And hopefully he doesn't have another Bile Blight. But we'll Frenzied Goblin. And he's going to cost him the damage too. And I think we pretty much got this right here. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do need to cast a Hammerhand on Frenzied Goblin. See if he's got the Bile Blight. And we'll attack in with the team. I wonder if he has like an Utter End. Hero's Downfall on the Firedrinker Satyr, which will actually, yep, give him another turn. And he'll go down to a 1. And yep, he can actually tap this with the Urborg. So if he's got some way to sweep the board again, he's fine. See if we can get him off from a 1. A Rhino here would get him really back into this, and it doesn't look like he has it. Nope. All right. So we would have drawn in a Frenzied Goblin, wouldn't have worked, and the Stoke the Flames would have came a turn after that. So far so good. You can see how aggressive this deck can be. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again, and hope to see you soon.